Hello guys and welcome again to the podcast. This is in continuation with the book of Sirach chapter 2. Nindot gud kayo ang Sirach guys kay this is one of the books that were omitted in the Protestant Bible. There were 7 books that were omitted in the Protestant Bible, and one of these is the book of Sirach. And I found Sirach. This is actually my favorite verse in the Bible aside from Proverbs, Psalm, and the book of Solomon, wisdom. Ganahan ko kayo sa Sirach kay daghan kayo kung makuha nga wisdom ba. It's one of my favorite books. That's why I'm reading this kay wala ni siya sa Protestant Bible. Gikuha ni nila kauban sa Tobit, Maccabees 1, Maccabees 2, Edith, na sila yung mga gipangkuha mo ni siya ang the book of Sirach. If na kay time paminaw sa podcast and if you don't have time to read, well, it's very advisable nga mo read yuta sa Bible every single day, probably about 30 minutes to 1 hour. But yeah, hopefully this helped kay mo gyud yung favorite. So Sirach 2, duties toward God. My child, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for testing. Set your heart right and be steadfast, and do not be impetuous in the time of calamity. Cling to him and do not depart, so that your last days may be prosperous. Accept whatever befalls you, and in times of humiliation be patient. For gold is tested in the fire, and those found acceptable in the furnace of humiliation. Trust in him, and he will help you. Make your way straight and hope in him. You who fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. Do not stray, or else you may fall. You who fear the Lord, trust in him, and your reward will not be lost. You who fear the Lord, hope for good things, for lasting joy and mercy. Consider the generation of old and see. Has anyone trusted in the Lord and been disappointed? Or has anyone persevered in the fear of the Lord and been forsaken? Or has anyone called upon him and been neglected? For the Lord is compassionate and merciful. He forgives sins and saves in time of distress. Woe to timid hearts and to slack hands, and to the sinner who walks a double path. Woe to the faint-hearted who have no trust, therefore they will have no shelter. Woe to you who have lost your nerve. What will you do when the Lord's reckoning comes? Those who fear the Lord do not disobey his words, and those who love him keep his ways. Those who fear the Lord seek to please him, and those who love him are filled with his law. Those who fear the Lord prepare their hearts and humble themselves before him. Let us be fall into the hands of the Lord, but not into the hands of mortals. For equal to his majesty is his mercy, and equal to his name are his works.